Looking to buy or sell MUT coins? Check out my new sponsor, MUT Reserve, at mutreserve.com and use code FRIENDLY to support this channel and get 15% off your orders. What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video for you guys. Today, we got episode 3, I believe, of the Sniper Story series. So, I was supposed to upload this yesterday, but I unfortunately just didn't have the time to. I didn't have the time. I was going to record it in the morning before the games, but just chose not to. And then, yeah, so I literally just watched football all day and did nothing else, which is usually what happens on Sundays. But besides that, I missed an upload yesterday, but we're back today. I don't have as much time this week. It's actually a pretty busy week, so, you know, I'm not going to have as much time, but I still spent a decent amount of time. I spent about maybe 45 to 50 minutes right before this video, which is why you see I only have 4,500 coins, because we did a couple things. So I'll go over all the coin making methods, and we'll also touch on some of the investments, hopefully, that you made when I talked about it in the 2 coin making method videos that I posted on Friday and Saturday. So if you took advantage of it, great. If you didn't, you're gonna have a chance every single Friday, believe me, and Saturday, actually. I don't know why I didn't mention both, but yeah, you're gonna have a chance both days. So first, real quick, this is just the investment parts. Of course, we'll get to the actual coin making methods, but just look at this. I told you guys, well, on Friday, these were actually selling for about 30. You could pick them up for, not even joking, 35,000, which even today I picked up a Tehran Armstead, which I'll show you guys all my bids and all that too. Picked up 2 cards under 38,000, one of them being 35,000, which is what you would literally see like 10 pop up every time you refreshed on Friday. And then on Saturday, if you did that with Legends, you could find those pretty easily too. So today they're already up to 48,000, but like I said, these can go up a couple more thousand, I believe. Maybe they'll settle around 55,000 on Wednesday before they drop again on Thursday when limited times drop in packs. But you can see Jerry Rice here, 55,000, or yeah, 55,000 is around what the 87s are selling for, which Saturday they were selling for about 50,000, but you could easily pick them up for around 40,000, no matter how long you spent on the filter. You like almost every single refresh you saw one up for 40,000. So again, take advantage of these every single weekend. I'll be talking about it every single weekend, but just making sure that you guys know about it right now so that you can take advantage right when the cards drop in packs, because that's the best time. Although the market will continue to crash, just because the 50 cards and the legends are always going to be needed for people. So definitely take advantage of that. You could have done it with 88 to 89s. Also, I mentioned 88, I believe, on the legend days, not the actual whenever the 50 dropped. But you can see the legends, or the 88s, didn't actually go up as much, because I mentioned it in the last video. I just don't think these have like higher overalls and lower overalls besides 86 to 87. That's why I say 86 to 87 is a sweet spot, because these, I mean, they were around maybe 75, 76,000, but they've barely gone up to 80,000. And I can maybe see them going up to like 85, like this mark right here, maybe a little bit more, but I just can't be too sure. 89s, they were around 100k, I believe, maybe even a little lower. So I guess those went up a little bit, but you could still find the 88s, however, on legend weekends for 60,000 on my main account. I believe I picked up 5 Dan Marinos, this 88 Dan Marino legend weekend for 60,000, all of them for 60,000. So would make about 12k a card. That's only 60,000, but of course I didn't have as many coins because of the amount of cards I bought on Friday with the 86 to 87s. Was picking all of them up under 40,000, under 37,000 most of the time, also for 86s. Then 87s, I was picking them up under. At first, I picked them up for under 50,000, but that was just getting a little too ahead of myself. And then I waited, and then I was picking them up for like 45,000. So there's a lot of profit to be made. About 5k a card right now, but possibly about 10k a card tomorrow and Wednesday. So again, take advantage of that. But let's get into the actual coin making methods that I used. Again, most of these I talked about on both the weekend or both the days that I uploaded the coin making methods, but we could take a look at my bids first. So we'll just start off here. So you can see these gold cards. Just by the looks of it, you guys should already know what I was doing with it. We did the 80 to 81, the 50 exchange set. You need 8 golds, 75 to 79 overall, and that's it. Pretty easy to snipe, not too hard. Like, I know it can be tedious, but on this account, we have to be a little tedious for now. But once we get our coin count up a lot, we'll hopefully not have to be this tedious anymore. And we could just snipe like 86 to 87s, later on 88 to 89s and all that, and just make coins doing other things. But core golds and of course 75 to 79 is a really good filter. You could go position by position. Sometimes you have to put in letters, like I put in A and then went position to position, and it took me about 20 minutes to pick up 48 of them. And each card, I say personally to pick them up for around 21.50 on average. So like say you pick up one for 2,000, you should be willing to pay 2,300 for the next one. So do each set for less than 17,000. Sell the 80 to 81s for about 23. That's about a 3 to 4k profit every time, because of course you're gonna do the sets cheaper sometimes. Don't do it too expensively. Like you can see right now, there's gonna be a lot of influx, but most of the time you're probably gonna be able to put them up for 23,000, which I put 6 of them up for 23,000. So hopefully those do sell. If they don't, they will sometime. But if you want to be a little safer, put it under 23,000. But also sniping these isn't too bad. I just sniped a Reggie White like right before I started recording for like 18,000. Like I said, you could put them up for around 23 or less than 23 if you really want to, making about 2k to 3k a card. And of course these will continuously pop up because there's still going to be a ton of volume on this. But of course right now it's pretty early in the morning, so you're not going to see as much volume. But you can see right here there's a lot of the 80 to 81 overall cards, because like I said, we did 6 of them. I put them up for 23,000. Maybe I should have put them up for a little less, like this price right here, but this is the one that I sniped for 18,100. And yeah, we're gonna make about 2k on that card, but I just ran out of coins, so I just did it once just so I could show you guys. So you get the golds, right? That's one of the things, the 50 exchange set or just sniping 80 to 81s. Another thing, of course, was doing the team of the week week 1 Brian Young set. So you can see right here, I believe I did this set for less than 145,000. If I don't want to do the math right now in my head, but this is about like 16,000 right here. This is about 43, or what am I saying, 83. So 16 and 83 is about 99,000, and this right here is about 43,000. So we did the set for what, 142,000, give or take a couple hundred coins. 143,000. I already sold the power up for 60,000. The team of the week card hasn't sold yet, but you can see the power up. Maybe I could have gotten a little bit more, but I was fine with 60,000 and 140,000. That's the price I'm looking for right there. Once that team of the week card does sell, that'll be about a 37,000 coin profit in total from both of the cards combined, because both of the cards combined selling for 200,000. We did the set for 143,000, so you can see the margin right there, about 37,000. And I literally didn't even snipe these. I literally went onto the set, like right here. We went to Brian Young. I went on to Stephon Gilmore, picked up the 2 cheapest. Right now, you can see there's none up for 40,000, but when I looked at it, there was one up for 40,000, one up for 42,750, right? I think that's what it was. And they just sat there for like, I think they were up for like 15, 20 minutes. But you can see right now, there's 82 Chris Jones up for pretty cheap. Of course, we don't have the coins right now, or I would definitely be picking those up, because sometimes Chris Jones, he can go up to 20,000. But right now, it looks like Ryan Kerrigan is the one that's going to be going up. So it always fluctuates, but you find the perfect timing and you could get pretty lucky. Like whenever I picked up Ryan Kerrigan, there were less, like 20, or not 20, but there were like 15 up for less than 4,000 or 4,500, I would say. So yeah, like that was the perfect time. Right now they're going for about 6,000. Chris Jones, right now there's 3 up for 14,000, but at one point they can just be none up or like 4 up for like 20,000. So Stephon Gilmore is one that I don't think is going to be too bad to find for around 40 to 43,000. So that shouldn't be a constraining thing. But that's mostly what I did in this video. But one thing that I didn't really do, that I'll still mention, that I mentioned in the videos prior also, is this 86 to 87 overall, or 86 overall team builders fantasy pack. So you can see what you need. 183 to 84, but you're gonna pick up an 83, and then 480 to 81s because you don't want to put in 82s into this. So this set is not too hard to do. It's not too hard to snipe these either. I can show you guys some quick sniping filters before we do end the video, but like I said, it's not too hard to find. And like if we go to the auction house real quick, you saw we needed 480 to 81s. Like I said, we're never gonna put in 82s unless you have Nats, which still I would personally not put into this set. But literally just go position by position. You'll find at one point you'll find something around 8,000, 8,500. But even if you take the 9,000 mark, all right, let's just say you took the 9,000 mark, picking up 4, that puts you at 36,000, right? 36,000 for just the 80 to 81s. But then of course you need an 83 overall. Please do not by mistake pick up an 82 overall, because that's just gonna waste your coins when you try to go flip it again. But let's see what a cheap 83 is right now. So you can see Cam Newton up for 16,000. Of course, this method isn't gonna be, most methods aren't gonna be as good as they used to be in the weekends, because weekends is when a lot more people play. There's a lot more quantity, a lot more market crashes. So yeah, right now 83s looking like they're pretty expensive, about 16,000. So if you're gonna want to do the set, you're gonna want to pick up the 80 to 81s for cheaper, because it's looking like 83s are gonna be pretty expensive. So let's just say 15,000, because that was gonna be my price. And let's just say you pick up the 80 to 81s for about 35,000. That's still pushing it a little bit, because like I said, I would like for you to pick them up for less than or around 8,000 or 8,500. But oh, it looks like I think Brian Young actually sold, so that's amazing. We just made 35,000, and that set took me like 5 minutes to do, or probably less than 5 minutes to do. But yeah, you get the idea. If you're doing this set for around 50,000, you're gonna want to make some coins, right? So picking the 86 to 87 overall team builder is gonna be tough at times, but honestly, do not go with the ones that I'm gonna be showing you guys, just because some people are gonna go with it. They're gonna crash that market, but then there's gonna be cards that no one, literally no one, is picking up, like the teams that no one is picking the players from. But then if you pick those players, and if you're just patient enough, you're gonna be able to sell them for a pretty decent amount. Like this Chargers linebacker, this should pretty much already sell pretty soon. But you can see, if you do this set, or if you pick this player, you're not going to be making much. You're going to be making like 2,000 coins. There's also CD Lamb that was going for a decent amount, but you can see he's crashed too, because you know, people were picking his set and that Chargers player. Same with Eric McCoy. But then I don't know, there's probably some teams, like you can see this Jets guy that's literally YouTuber's nightmare of trying to pronounce his name. But 60,000, you make about 4,000 to 5,000. Like I said, again, the cheaper you do the set, the more profit you can make off this pack. Same thing with the Eagles. He's going for a little less, but this is what I'm trying to say. Like Titans, I don't even know who the player is, but he's not up right now. Go look at Muthead real quick. See if you're able to sell him for around that 60,000, maybe even 70,000 range. Go ahead and do it. Bradley Roby, people know his name. He could be people can pick him up on, you know, for cheap. So 60,000, not out of the realm for Bradley Roby either. So you get the idea. That was basically the last thing that I just wanted to mention before I left. Bud Dupree is another one that you can make a couple extra coins on, but you can see it looks like a lot of things sold. We only have 2 more things that are selling, and it's the 86s. And the 86s will take some time. I probably should have posted it for about 2K more, but I don't want to waste another 20 minutes on waiting for that. So it is what it is. You can see 270,000. All the 80 to 80, or all the 81, the 50 players sold. Brian Young sold. Once those Teron Armstead sell, we should be at what, about 355,000. That's absolutely amazing. I started this video off with around 200, actually right around here. I started around 275,000. So we made about 80,000. I spent maybe about 45 minutes right before this video started, because of course we weren't able to make any coins during the video because I just didn't have any coins. But use these methods. You can use them throughout the week. They're going to be working pretty well, but not as good as the weekend, where you should be using these methods: sniping, investing, doing all that. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to smash the like button. Let's share your 10 video, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out.